A brand new adventure from Arc System Works. Damon and Baby. Damon, a demon who dreams of becoming the great Demon King. Entrusted with a mysterious child by a fallen friend. Demon and child, their unlikely adventure begins now. Explore vast new areas. City of Sand, Boulder City. Rest in your trailer. Gear up at the store. Overcome deadly foes and traps. Acquire new skills. Head for the Lord's Manor. Shopping mall. A massive mall turned battlefield occupied by northern demons. Break through enemy lines. Vampire mafias. A samurai turned into a goose. Fight alongside trusty allies to carve a path forward. Fog City. An eerie city shrouded in deep fog. Unravel ghostly mysteries lurking in apartments and graveyards. Leap across rooftops. Hide and seek with the kids? Pierce the fog and defeat the enemy bosses. Face powerful bosses, quirky demons, and strange new allies. Over 150 characters bring this epic story to life. The fate of the world rests on their journey. What awaits them at the end? Damon and Baby. Let the adventure begin.
アークシステムワークス。目覚めよ。アクション。増やせ。そして食らえ。一人用ゴリラカードゲームゴリティア。ゴリティアはワイルドなゴリラたちがたっぷり詰まった大人気カードゲーム。そのゴリティアがデジタルゲームとして遊びやすくなって登場。ゴリティアは大地に7匹以上のゴリラを並べるゲーム。ゴリラたちのアクションを使ってどんどんゴリラを増やそう。しかしバナナが足りなくなってしまったら敗北。群れは崩壊。みんなチリジリに。ゴリラが地面に7匹以上並んでいれば勝利宣言。デッキのゴリラとバナナの枚数を自由に決められるノーマルモードやゴリティアの世界観と特殊なルールが楽しめるクエストモードも遊べるぞ。一人でじっくり楽しみたい。ゴリティアの世界を見てみたい。ワイルドなゴリラに熱中したい。そんなあなたのためのゲームゴリティア。みんなバナナは持ったな。
Get back here, you! Listen to me! Get it! Sheesh, you're way too hungry. Lucky you, but this isn't over. Sheesh, I don't have time for this. This guy? Name's Usagi. This long-eared little moocher's what I got instead of a handsome thief. Only food goes on the plate. Only food makes a chef. No matter who I serve, I can put the same smile on their face. When I get knocked down, I get back up. For my own sake. 'Cause my goal is waiting for me. Okay, let's get the show on the road, Usagi.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Arc System Works Showcase. I'm Yumiko Mochizuki, and I'll be your host today. I'm excited to share the latest news on titles developed or published by Arc System Works. Today, we'll start with games from various genres before sharing news about our fighting game titles in the second half. Be sure to stick around to the end. Now, let's get started. First, we have a brand new title to announce today.
どうにも記憶が曖昧で、いつの間にか腕にも変な模様が浮かんでるし。
二度は聞かない。君、何？人？
その途上で何かに遭遇。
いいことをしました。
自分が消えるあの甘美。
カンナギ系。多分。
お二人をスカウトに来ました。
止めないし壊さない。なら世界ごと拒絶するだけよ。
うちの先輩神になるってんなら、まずこっちに話を通してもらおうか。
What did you think about the trailer? I'm Satoshi Hirayae, the director. I'm honored to be here. I'd like to introduce our new title revealed today, Krifa in Providence's Shadow. Our concept during development for this game was to create simple but exhilarating battles with action elements. The story takes place after an event called The Collapse. It centers around Shibuya, where monsters known as anomalies begin to appear. The protagonists, Reina and Soma, belong to a public security organization. The story follows their search to understand the cause of the anomalies. The story progresses as the player visits different locations available on the map. The story is almost completely voiced, creating a highly immersive experience. In battle, you use skills in real time to defeat enemies. One major characteristic of the game is the enemy attack timings displayed in the UI at the bottom. You can time your skill attacks to perform counters which deal major damage and knock enemies down. It's an RPG that revolves around countering the enemies using this unique mechanic. This unconventional game mechanic should appeal to players who are looking for something new. We have other exciting announcements coming up, including the theme song and opening movie. Please wait just a short while longer. Keep an eye out.
Thank you, Hirayae. Now, let's take a look at our next title. It was World UFO Day recently. Did you take a look at the night sky? There might be aliens hidden around us in plain sight. You never know. This next title might just make you believe it. This is Donato, the alien interview adventure game. Check out the new trailer. The story takes place in 2206. The player takes the role of extraterrestrial counselor. Your job is to interview the various aliens who have come to visit Earth. In the future, interviews are held in groups of up to 8 at a time. First, you should look over the group to gather information. Your best tool in these interviews is conversation. You can summon up to 2 to the interview office at a time. Ask various questions to gain new information. The reactions and responses from each alien differ depending on the combination of aliens you've summoned together. Watch for inconsistencies in their stories to see through their true intentions and decide whether or not to welcome them to Earth. If you let a friendly alien onto Earth, you can deepen your bond with them. But if you let a dangerous alien onto Earth, the future depends on you, extraterrestrial counselor. Donato releases on Steam in 2026. Make sure to wishlist it before it comes out. Next up, we have a game that generated a lot of chatter after last year's showcase. Here's the latest about Demon's Night Fever. Check it out.
Hi everyone. I'm Sohei Nikawa, representative of Super Niche. Today, I'd like to share the latest news on our brand new title, the racing RTA simulation RPG, Demon's Night Fever. Let's start with the trailer. What do you think? Last year, we announced this title in the genre on this program. Today is the first time we've shared game footage. Still confused about this game? Let me introduce some key points for those people. In this game, the theme is enjoying evil. In the story, a young office worker gets caught up in the ritual to revive an evil deity. He then wields the power of evil to defeat the false god. The game can be divided into two sections. First, the raising section. You raise the protagonist and your servants at the base to prepare for battle, in a somewhat unconventional way. You can commit misdeeds to raise stats, or do some shady scouting to find new servants, or steal some wild items by treasure hunting. Become an apostle of the evil deity and power up your army. Next, we have the battle section. It may look like a traditional grid-based simulation RPG at first glance, but this game features a unique mechanic encouraging some friendly fire. The Servant Overwork Mechanic. Using kill skills and absorb, you can strategically sacrifice your allies to gain an advantage in battle. And if you're worried about your allies dying, rest assured. In this game, the more your servants are killed, the stronger they become as they reincarnate. So there's no need to hesitate. Toss your good conscience in the trash, like you dispose of your servants. The story gets rather wild as well. The world changes dramatically each time you beat the boss of a chapter. In one chapter, you might become a giant monster and defeat a team of hero rangers. In another, you might become a witch and destroy a magical girl. there's endless opportunities to revel in the joys of evil. Within the limited time you have, you need to assemble servants and level up their stats efficiently. And in battle, you need to strategically kill your servants and demolish your enemies. Put all those elements together, and you get the genre. Ally, enemy, kill, kill, kill them all. The more you die, the stronger you get. Raising RTA Simulation RPG. So, what do you think? It's a pretty unique game, I'd say. We haven't set out just to create something different, but to pack the game full of new elements that challenge our accepted norms. This game is a major challenge we've tackled. I'm excited for all of you to experience a new way to enjoy simulation RPGs. Demon's Night Fever is scheduled for release within 2026. I hope you'll enjoy some delightful misdeeds. Do look forward to it.
Thank you, Nikawa. Demon's Night Fever is coming out in 2026. Keep an eye out for more updates. And next, we have a game from the French developers .mu, one we discussed last year as well. Here's the latest from the Belt Scroll action game, Absalom.
Konnichiwa, minasan. Mata Mike desu. Absalom no producer desu. Greetings, everyone. I'm Mike, producer and co-creative lead on Absalom. I'm honored to have us featured in this art showcase to announce that Absalom is coming to Switch 2. We are thankful to our community for making Absalom a resounding success with over 500,000 copies sold worldwide across all platforms. We received incredibly positive press reviews and player ratings, victories at the Pegasus Award for Independent Game of the Year and Best Game Design, along with nomination in the most important game award ceremonies. The Switch 2 version will be available in both digital and physical editions featuring improved performances, family sharing, and of course, full cross-platform multiplayer. What is most important to us is to make sure that people who want the Switch version can upgrade to the Switch 2 version for free while keeping their progression and save data. So we're taking some extra time to ensure it's possible when the game releases on Switch 2 on September 17th. Once again, we want to thank all the players who joined the fight across all platforms. Absalom is a great success only thanks to you, and we look forward to unveiling our future plans. Thank you for all your support. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, Mike. I can't wait for the Switch 2 version of Absalom. It comes out September 17th, 2026. Pre-orders for the physical version start today at retailers. Be sure to check it out. Next up, we have a Repeat Game Award winner, the latest on Dave the Diver. Diver by day, sushi chef by night? This hybrid marine adventure keeps evolving after its international success. It's coming out on Nintendo Switch 2 and PlayStation 5, packaged with a Dredge and Godzilla collaboration DLC. Dave the Diver, Complete Edition, releases in 2026. And next, we have news on Damon and Baby.
Hi everyone, I'm Ota, Project Manager at Arc System Works. Thank you so much to everyone who's played Damon and Baby. During these 3 months since release, we've put out updates based on everyone's feedback. From changing the autosave feature to adding auto mapping, we've really improved the play experience quite a lot since the initial release. Anyone who hasn't tried it out or may have given up on it, I hope you'll give it a try after the updates. I have some news about Damon and Baby to share with you today. Take a look at the trailer. What do you think? The update to Damon and Baby version 2 is coming. This update will add new content such as Sir Bloodedge's trials and new costumes. What are Sir Bloodedge's trials? If you visit Sir Bloodedge in-game, you can receive a sealed tome that allows you to attempt the trial stages. These trials are highly challenging stages which demand advanced techniques from the player. Put your skills to the test. We plan to continue updating the game going forward. While I can't share details yet, there may be new stories or characters on the horizon. Stay tuned. And version 2 releases as soon as this broadcast ends. So, go give it a try.
Thank you, Ota. I'll keep an eye out for future Damon and Baby updates too. The update to version 2 releases right after today's showcase. Whether you've played it before or this would be your first try, now's a great time to experience the game. Thank you for your patience. Now, let's get started on the latest updates for Arc System Works fighting game titles. First of all, let's get into the highly acclaimed, dramatic, stylish 2D fighting action game, Under Night in Birth 2, Sis Celis. The new playable character, Zohar, will come to Under Night and Birth 2 Sis Celis in summer 2026. Look out for more news at EVO 2026 too. Before we introduce our next title, are you familiar with the ARC World Tour run by ARC System Works? For anyone who isn't, allow me to quickly introduce the ARC World Tour. ARC World Tour is a series of fighting game tournaments held in countries and regions across the world. Regional qualifiers are held throughout the year, including the recent EVO Japan 2026 and Combo Breaker 2026. The finals tournament will be held in spring 2027 in the United States. Today, we have the latest news on the main titles featured in the ARC World Tour.
Hello, everyone. I am Sekine, the director of Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls from Arc System Works. With this title, we took on the challenge of creating a next-generation team fighting game that anyone can enjoy. Team-based fighting games often have the image of being difficult because you have to memorize moves for so many different characters, don't you think? In this game, your entire four-person team shares a single health bar. This allows you to form flexible tactics using anywhere from 1 to 4 characters. You can choose to master just one favorite character, or utilize multiple characters to develop multi-layered strategies. The game allows you to express your own unique fighting style through your imagination. We've also put a great deal of effort into making the controls accessible. The game features multiple systems that allow allies to break into the fight seamlessly, letting you enjoy flashy team battles with ease. Furthermore, special moves can be performed not only through traditional command inputs, but also via a dedicated skill button for one-button execution. This input error-free control scheme ensures you can control your favorite heroes exactly how you want, freely unleashing skills and super skills. We've aimed for the ultimate form of accessibility, bringing the core joy of fighting games closer to everyone. Battles begin as 2-on-2. As stage transitions occur, more allies gather, and your team grows stronger. We've integrated the feeling of a comic book or movie, where heroes assemble across a vast stage directly into the battle mechanics. As your team fills out, you'll gain access to various assists, such as projectiles, anti-air attacks, and unique character actions, and the ability to switch characters mid-action. The combat becomes even more intense and chaotic. Since the rules allow for a team to function with even just one character, you don't need to master the second, third, or fourth characters right away. You can play effectively while you're still getting used to the game and start practicing additional characters as you grow. This sense of personal progression is one of the game's key charms. With countless possible character combinations to form your ideal team, the strategy is constantly evolving. We offer casual players the exhilarating thrill of a festival, while providing veterans with the intense battle experience that Arc System Works is known for. We have made no compromises on visual expression or music. We have reconstructed these global heroes through the lens of Japanese craftsmanship. Look for the charm and humanity found within their strength. We invite you to see the Arc System Works touch in every single movement. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls will open a new door for fighting games. The release date is scheduled for August 7th in Japan and Asia, and August 6th for all other regions. Please look forward to it. At the upcoming EVO 2026, Magneto will be playable for the first time. Please stop by the Arc System Works booth. See you in Las Vegas.
Thank you, Sekine. Up next, we have Arc System Works' flagship fighting game, beloved by over 4 million players worldwide. Here's the latest news on Guilty Gear Strive.
Hi everyone, I'm Miyauchi, producer of Guilty Gear Strive. This is the 6th year since Guilty Gear Strive's release. Thanks to your incredible support, we've reached over 4 million players worldwide. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude. Thank you all so much. Today, I have news about the next update coming to Guilty Gear Strive. The next update is coming out July 2nd. This update will add the second Blazing Pass, Duel 2 Ennui Protocol. With the Blazing Pass, playing the game will raise your BP level. You can obtain rewards obtained in some game modes through this time-limited reward system. For Duel 2 Ennui Protocol, special items related to characters are available as new rewards. One exciting reward is a skin for Kai's weapon, Thunder Seal Holy Order. Players can bring back the Thunder Seal Kai wielded previously with this skin. Like the special colors available in the Blazing Pass, the Haunted version colors can be obtained through the Blazing Pass Plus. They make a nice goal to work towards. This will also include an outfit for Queen Dizzy. This design is inspired by the idea of her sneaking out in a different outfit from her Violetia ministerial garb. This reward highlights another side of Dizzy's charm. I hope that both those who play Dizzy often, as well as anyone looking to try her out, will enjoy this addition. This update also adds a new feature, Music Playlists. This feature allows players to freely set the tracks played in-game. You can put together your favorite songs to create a playlist tailored to your tastes. Give it a try when you hop into matches, training mode, and more. And finally, check out this trailer preview.
Self-sufficiency, infinite energy. It's the ultimate cutting-edge technology that we all strove for. Now that the endless array system is complete, all I need is an infinite supply of tangerines. You'll see.
What do you think? For now, this footage gives a peek at the upcoming RoboKai. Do look forward to how he'll fight in Guilty Gear Strive. RoboKai's character trailer will debut during the ARC World Tour 2026-2027 qualifier EVO 2026, coming up this weekend. Keep an eye out not just for the world-class battles that will be underway, but also for RoboKai's full trailer. We have a lot planned for future updates for players to enjoy. Thank you for your continued support of Guilty Gear Strive. That's all the news for Guilty Gear Strive. But the Arc System Works Showcase isn't over yet. The final announcement is for an unexpected title. Check this out.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Hi everyone, I'm Ozawa from Arc System Works. I'm the producer for this update to Blade Blue Central Fiction. As you saw in the trailer, we will be adding a new playable character to the game. It's been many years since this game released. We were able to make this new development happen thanks to the continued support of fans around the world who have kept the game alive. Truly, thank you so much. The development for this additional character was just settled very recently. Normally, we should wait to make the announcement until we have footage of the character in-game. This time, however, I wanted to share with everyone that we are working on this as soon as I could, so we've made this announcement without gameplay footage. I'm sure you're curious who it will be. The new playable character is a certain someone who has appeared in the main Blade Blue games. We plan to announce who this character will be during the world's largest fighting game tournament, EVO 2026, coming up this weekend. We will need more time before we can show you actual gameplay footage, but the team is currently hard at work to provide something that will live up to your expectations. So, thank you for your patience. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ozawa. A new character added to Blaze Blue Central Fiction, huh? I wonder who it could be. Be sure to tune in during EVO 2026. In this Arc System Works showcase, we've shared the latest info on various games, including some new titles releasing soon. However, our time together is almost over. Did you find a game that resonates with you? We will continue to work hard on development to provide games for all the players to enjoy. Please stay tuned for more from us in the future. See you again soon!